Hello, gorgeous people. So, how is it going? I wanted to make this beautiful video around here. I know that really thank you all so much. I appreciate it lots. I appreciate how many views sometimes my videos get, even if they are sometimes nonsense. But I try to be serious from time to time, and I get beautiful downloads. I love that. I shared you before a message about signs, about angels, and I have said many subjects. I know I have, but I wanted to speak very specifically about certain special topic. I have spoken about many things, but I think it is a beautiful time to emphasize that. The twin flame soulmate journey. Let's make this clear. The soulmate journey, it doesn't have to be always involved romantically. Soulmates is people that is connected to you in a soul level. Since you were born, like it's a contract. It's a soul contract. It can be romantic too, but it's not the same twin flame and soulmate. The twin flames are the most powerful energetic connections that can exist, because, our spiritual development, the development of our consciousness or awakening comes individually, because we come to this earth alone and we are going back alone. It's part of the process and the journey. But the twin flame journeys, they are twins. It's like that person is you. Sounds weird, but it is. It's like you are separated physically, but once that you come into union, physical union here, it's like heaven on earth is the most powerful vibration on earth. So the more that there's more reconciliations between twin flames and more recognitions of twin flames, the earth's energy keeps increasing. So there's more awareness, there's more spiritual awakening, and the light keeps winning, because there's a lot of people that starts to feel pulled to this spirituality, It's a gorgeous process. And let's make it clear. The soul connections can come from everywhere. It can be friends, family. But there is also a powerful connection between a man and a woman. It can be anything. It can also be from the same sex, I guess. I respect that. I mean, if love is strong and exists, I think that we should respect everyone's decision of whatever sexual direction they go for, But it can be the same, because at the end we are always ruled by a feminine and masculine energy. We all have that. Sometimes we are more masculine or feminine, or we have imbalanced both energies. So it doesn't matter if a man can rule more with a feminine energy or a lady with a masculine, and it tends to be the same, It can happen. So it's very respectable. I respect that. Everyone's journey is respectable, and I respect that. So it's beautiful. The twin flame journey is the most sacred one, because and it's also a pain in the ass. It is what it is. I am not going to sugar babies over. How is the word of that? How do you say that? I was about to say in Spanish, como. How is the word for that? I mean, I'm not going to bullshit you. It is a painful ass journey, because twin flames trigger. It's a trigger. When you find your other half, it's a pain in the ass, because I told you, you are mirrors. So that person, when you get to connect in this lifetime, they are going to awake and press that button of reprogramming That's when you see all your bullshit. That's when you see what's wrong. That's when you see, hey, what the fuck? That's when you awake. And that's when you are like, oh my God, the awareness comes. And you are like, what? It's painful, because it's painful to change from one side to another. More if you have a huge luggage, you know, of BS, of false programmation. But it's a beautiful process, but it's important, because that's how we take off the veil, you know. And the twin flames, you know that it's a twin flame journey when it's too fucking heavy. That's when you know that it is what it is. It's beautiful, it's precious, but it is a painful ass journey. But once that energy settles down and aligns, and the twin flames come together, oh man, it's heaven on earth. It's beautiful. It's like, finally, there's a high priest and a high priestess, and there's also an emperor and an empress, which means there's physical stability, but there is also a spiritual stability, and it's a very spiritual and magical, mystic couple. It's a power couple, because it's got everything, you know. And that's the beautiful thing about that kind of love, you know. It's the unconditional love. And it is also very important to mention the twin flames. We have free will, you know. They can come together in this lifetime, but if for free will one of them doesn't want to do the work, or doesn't want to go towards the goal, you know, the goal is to catch up and align and take the steps towards your other half. It is free will. So many people say, I don't believe in that because it had never happened to me. Perhaps it did, but it's not your fault. Sometimes twin flames, they meet each other. They always recognize each other, but it's about free will. If they don't want to, it's not always meant to happen, but that's the problem. You keep repeating the same cycles through cycles from lifetime to lifetime. And every single cycle from lifetime to lifetime gets tougher, more rougher, more karma, more obstacles, gets more heavier. So every time the journey gets tougher. So that's when the divine is like, the time is now. If you want to go towards someone, you know, if you want to align and match your energy, if you are waiting for someone, for that twin flame, you know specifically, you know and feel it, that someone belongs to you, and you belong to someone, and you know that it's an energy that, oh man, it's unbreakable. Because that's the beautiful part about twin flames, that they have a contract, they have a soul contract. So no matter what, that person can end up with another person, or you can end up with another person. It always will connect. No matter if you are with different relationships or marriages, you're always connected. That's the real shit, that's the real truth, that no matter what, your souls are connected. The thing is about free will, if you want to end up with that person at this lifetime. So, I am very happy, I love that. I have a community, and I have learned a lot from a lot of experience from many people, and it's hilarious. I have been there myself. I still do. I still am in that journey. And it's beautiful how they tell you the stories of the synchronicities, the messages, everything that happens for twin flames, you know. And I have like 3-4 friends that I met in this beautiful community. And one of them actually is going to make a broadcast today with her other half after I don't know how many months of separation, physical separation, because let me correct that. Twin flames are never separated, perhaps physically, but it's an illusion, because when you are connected to someone, when there's a connection, a soul connection, it's a contract. It comes from lifetimes. It can be broken, you know? So the thing is that no matter what, you're still connected. And if doesn't matter if you come to this lifetime together, it can still happen. You have more many lifetimes, but it's unbreakable. So she told me about, hey, I finally come to a union, physical union with my twin, and it's been like, I think she told me it was like 18 months of physical separation. Like, but she was very happy, and we keep speaking about everything that we have lived, through this journey. And I was like, oh my God, that's beautiful. They were like, I was so emotional because that's so amazing when you see that happen. It's one of the biggest and most beautiful energies that you can experience and tell from and hear from others. They're like, bravo. You're like, bravo. And I was very happy for her. And like, you made it. You guys made it. I was very happy. And twin flames are always connected, no matter what. They are always connected. It's a connection. It's a spiritual connection. You're in the 5Z, always connected. That's why perhaps you dream of your person. You can dream of your person. You can feel your person. You can sense your person. You can screw that shade. You can, energetically, you can make it up. You feel it, man. You feel it. It's something that you feel it. You can't be cheated. Something that it feels too strong that you can't hide from it. You feel it. And it's a beautiful topic. I love this. This is so beautiful, man. I love this. I love being a counselor. That's how you call it. I call it a guide, but in a certain way I am choosing the middle because the angels do it, the God does it, the wizards do it, because there's lots of beautiful experiences with ascended masters that I work with, and they are like, I just follow what they say. I don't make the messages out of my bum, And it's beautiful. I love it. I am a hopeless romantic. Yeah, I am a little bit corny. I know. But I love that. I love old-fashioned romance. And I believe, first of all, this is not a fucking Disney thing, Let's not confuse the twin flame journey with a Disney fairy tale, because this is life, and it's real. In life, sometimes can bring you bullshit. You still deal a lot of crap. Let's be honest, just what it is. We still face a lot of crap. We still have to face karmic things, karmic situations. And the karmic thing is not always third people, like an ex-girlfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, family, noisy, noisy friends, those that always want to get in your stuff. There's a lot of things. It can also be problems, financial problems. We still have sickness, illness, still energies, karmics. It's not always people. It can also be depression, imbalance, emotional imbalance. There's a lot of things. Even the same spiritual journey can be a little bit karmatic, because it can middle things, but it's divinely guided to guide you and get you to the right path. That way it gets tougher, but it's necessary, because the good things take time, but when they happen, they last forever. But you are wise, you know how to deal things, you know how not to mess things, you know what's right, what is not. You're aware, and you value more things because you have lived so much that you don't want to go through that bullshit anymore. That's the most important part. So that's the twin flame journey. It's about awakening, it's about development, it's about spiritual, human, financial, development. You find your true purpose, you find your inner peace, you reconcile with yourself, you battle your demons, and you see life through a different perspective, through a different camera, you know. It's more brighter, you can see it better, it's a better quality, no? So that's what it happens when you find your person. Your real person is going to be a fairy tale. It's going to cost you a lot of things. And that's what it happens when it is. But I tell you, free will is free will. You can end up with your twin flame in this lifetime, if possible, if both of you aligned. And also get rid of the ego. Because the ego can always make blockages, you know. So it's about letting go. There's some keys, I know I said that. If you really feel someone is your other half or belongs in your life, I'm going to give you this advice. Number one, settle boundaries. Think about yourself. If you want to be loved, how do you start? With yourself. How do you want people to treat you, to see you, to appreciate you? Focus that on yourself. That's the first thing. And never feel unworthy, because we are all worthy. We are just different. It's a different journey for each of us individually. So only think about this. Put yourself on a pedestal. Say, I am fucking great. I am amazing. Because the mistake here and the error is that everyone thinks that it's not worthy, it's not enough for a person, and that's not deal. That's why it doesn't work, and that's why people tend to be egoic sometimes because you are feeding the ego, the dark shadows of them, and you don't want to be in that energy. You want to match the energy of their higher being, of their real soul and essence. You want the true self of that person to match yours and his or hers. So that's why it doesn't come from ego. It comes from development, awareness and awakening. You know and you realize that both of you are same, are equal. You are connected. You are fucking powerful. So I heard this many times. You have to detach. Detaching it just means, it's not about, hey, I'm quitting this person. No, you can still love profoundly that person, but you're focusing on yourself. You're giving energy this time to yourself. For whatever reason, perhaps you have to come in union with this person in this lifetime. You both are going to do the same. If it's a lady or just a man, it doesn't matter. You await your person to do the same thing, the same work. And if it's really this journey, yours and his or hers, is going to match, and they are going to do the same. If you are stagnant and just waiting, just complaining, or longing but doing shit, nothing, or just feeling guilty, blaming, speaking about this person, or hating that this person will talk to you or want to shade, that's not your problem. You gotta work on yourself and let the person live their own journey. And if it's meant, your energies are going to match, and likes attract likes. You're going to get attracted again. You're like magnets. So the magnets, when they are like this close, it's just about law of attraction. And you have a soul contract. It can be broken. So it's going to happen. Just work on yourself. Let it go. Don't obsess. Let things flow. Live your life. Send that person love, healing energy, and put yourself on that person's shoes. Think that they are human too. They got responsibilities. They got a life. They got their own demons and shadows to face, as you do, because we are not perfect. We all have something to work on and heal. and that's a process. If not, we wouldn't be here in the first place. We will be already in heaven, in the paradise with God, because we are perfect, but we are not. Nobody is perfect. So don't point at your person, don't be angry at them, don't be sad at them, don't be longing. Just know in your heart they belong to you. She is my woman, he is my man. I feel it right here. And just live. There's a lot of people that do a lot of things. Life goes on, But if it's meant, it's going to happen. You don't have to be waiting. Do your own thing, and things will flow. And it's going to be great. But again, you can manifest your person thinking what you want, because thoughts create. What are you telling yourself? Think and say to yourself what you want to happen, not what you don't want to happen, and stop worrying. Just trust in the universe, trust that this is your journey and it's going to happen. Just let it go of the bullshit, let go of obsession, let go of negative and shitty patterns. Let go of the bullshit and free yourself. You are lovable, your person is lovable, you deserve love, they deserve love, and it's all coming together. Think about that. Just detach and let God work. Let God, let the angels of love, let the universe do its own thing. And that's about the twin flame journey. It happens when you are not thinking too much about it. Just trust. You know it here. You trust and you are letting go of bullshit. You are not longer, you are not in that energy of lack that you feel you're not sufficient, you are not worthy, I don't have enough. You don't feel in that lack of mental poverty, or you are not in that insecure energy that you feel like your person is going to cheat on you, your person is going to hook up with people, your person is with karmics, your person this. You feel this is your journey, you gotta trust your partner, you gotta trust your other half. So you're aware that that's your person and nothing can break it, and you know that things are good and they are great and nothing can break it, man. Just be assertive. Things are working great, and I trust and hope for you the best in your journey. Just let's go. Sense love. Remember why you love that person. Remember what made you fall for your person in the first place. So only keep that in mind. Keep those beautiful moments. Keep your thoughts in what you want, and remember and remind yourself why you love that person, what made you fall for that person. In my case, I see the soul. I don't see characters, because a lot of people tend to be not themselves or authentic. A lot of people tend to create characters, and I can point myself too. It's part of these things to fit in society. But when you see beyond the mask, that's the beautiful part. When you recognize soul, you see, you open the most fucking gorgeous door that you can ever see. And I tell you, I was amazed when I did that. And I don't regret ever that. Just keep that love here and let God. Love is beautiful. Love is like this sky, like that, beautiful sunsets, mind-blowing, magical. It's the greatest feeling ever. It's purifying and healing. It's beautiful. Just trust in your journey. It's a great journey. And build your empire no matter what, because your other half is going to conquer that empire along with you. You're going to be the emperor and the empress together. And if not, you know that you can be the emperor, you can be the empress and still hold your empire. That's the point of everything. I hope that this helps someone. I love you all infinitely, and never stop loving. Don't doubt love. Love is the greatest thing ever. And you will conquer. It's grace, man. It's grace. And oh man, it's beautiful. Just takes my breath away. It's grace. It's fiery. It gives you goosebumps. It makes you feel happy, laugh. But you keep your faith. That's the most important thing. You don't stop believing. You have the faith deep inside your heart that this is your journey, and you recognize it. So that's all that matters. Let go of bullshit right now. You got this. See y'all. I love my nails, sorry. See ya. See ya, sweet little angels.